So we are back with Coach Gibbs and Senior Mike Devlin. Guys, congratulations. It's been a busy week.
It has been a busy week. Yeah, thank you. 3 games in the last 4 days, and going back to last Friday, 4 games in a week, basically. So, yeah, it's been a busy week. It's been a grind. But these guys have handled it great. And, today wasn't the prettiest performance. Bishop Feehan had a lot to do with that. They're a very, very good team. But we found a way. You know what I mean? And that's what you do with a veteran, senior-laden team. And I'm proud of them for that. We grinded through it.
Absolutely. No, we were commenting over here. You had a different guy each quarter sort of take control of the game for you, and you needed that today. Feehan came out with – it looked like Feehan came out with their second 5 to start the game rather than their starting 5.
Yeah, it wasn't their full second 5. They do mix and match a little bit. They've got a lot of depth and they've got a lot of good pieces. So they have the luxury. They're able to, I think, base things on whether it's the matchups or who's been playing well, whatever it is that they do. But yeah, they can give you a lot of different looks, and they have a lot of versatile guys, and they're a very talented team. That was a good win today. But yeah, they did some things early to keep us a little bit off balance, but the guys hung in there, and I thought in the second half we tightened up our defense when we had to, and we executed when we had to, and were able to pull away, and I was really proud of them for that.
We were really impressed. Feehan came out, kind of punched in the nose a little bit. It was slow. You didn't have a bucket in the second quarter until almost about 5 minutes left to play. So it was great to see you guys come back in, fight through that, get back into a rhythm. The passing was excellent.
Yeah.
MDev, you do a great job moving that ball around too when you're in there. It's great to see you move that ball.
Yeah, trying to find an open man.
A lot of confidence with that ball up top.
Yeah.
It's good. It's great.
Yeah, this guy has been great for us off the bench as a little spark plug. Obviously, he's a really good athlete. He's a 3-sport guy, and he's a really good athlete. So he gives us a nice boost on the defensive end. He can guard a number of different positions and really do a good job on the defensive end. And then offensively, does a really nice job running our system. And lately, he's been getting a little more aggressive on offense, which is nice. The past couple of games, he was able to knock down a 3 or 2 for us, and he's been really giving us a nice lift off the bench. So he's been a really big part of our run here in February. It's been great to see.
Oh, here we go. We're going to take a look at a couple with Michael at work. That one, you're not on the floor for that one, so I'm not quite sure what that one is. But at any rate, it's
obviously a good push.
Okay, yeah, it's a great play there that we saw. We were talking a lot about the Morrison play. The passing is just quick heads-up passing. You're seeing, and we're talking about it over here a lot, the benefit of having the senior depth that you guys have.
Right. Mike can talk about it more than me, but obviously, these guys have they've played together since they were little kids. They've been friends since they were little kids. So, they
playing the role of the little kid. We've been joined by Tyler Gibbs.
Exactly. We've now illustrated the little kid. He can speak to it more than I can, but they have a lot of trust in each other and familiarity, and it's a lot of fun.
Yeah, we started out young. We formed chemistry, and we took that all the way to where we are now, and it's obviously proven some success. So
pretty to watch.
Looking forward to what the season has to offer.
So you got states coming up, right?
Yep.
Tomorrow you guys wait and find out where you're seated?
Yep. Everything will become official late tomorrow morning, so we'll find out. But obviously we've helped ourselves quite a bit over the last month or so. I think we're 7-1 in February. I think we've won 7 out of 8 or something like that.
Well, you're 4-0 in your last 4, and against 2 teams that you're going to be possibly seeing in the tournament.
Right. So this little run has been nice. It's helped us out in terms of our seeding. Hopefully, will give us a good matchup, and then obviously it's also allowed us to get cooking at the right time. And I think, like you said, we've played some good teams and we've had some good performances. So it's been really good to see. And Division II South is a gauntlet. You know what I mean? There's 19 teams have qualified for the tournament, and they're all good teams. We've been out scouting quite a bit over the last couple of weeks, and obviously when you get into the state tournament, you're going to play somebody good. There's no easy ones, but we feel prepared. We feel battle-tested. I think, the Hockomock League is always regarded as, one of the toughest leagues in the state, if not the toughest league, and I think in my 6 years, this is the toughest it's been. And I also said to the guys back in December, this is the toughest non-league schedule we've ever had, which was by design, because I knew the potential of this group, and I wanted to test them, and I wanted to get them ready for both, what we would see in the league and then obviously in the state tournament. So, with the schedule that we've played, with the environments that we've been in, with the adversity that we've faced, we feel ready to go. Obviously, that doesn't guarantee us anything once next week rolls around. We're still going to have to go out and play well. But I think we've prepared ourselves as best we can. We're battle tested. We've seen everything. We're ready to go, and we've got a group of 7 seniors that are really hungry and want to keep this thing going. So, I'll sleep good tonight. We feel like we've prepared ourselves as well as we can, and then, I'll have one night of relaxation, and then tomorrow morning we'll find out. Right, we're back at it. As soon as I get that official word as to who we're playing, we'll go into our normal prep, and we'll do everything we can as coaches to keep it going for these guys.
So does this mean you get to treat tonight like a Friday night?
Yeah, exactly.
Right?
Yeah,
I know.
Relax.
Friday nights in the Gibbs house are a little different Saturdays are different in the Gibbs house when you don't get the W.
There's no practice the next day. It's good. But we're actually giving these guys the next 2 days off. They'll get Friday and Saturday off just to rest their bodies. We probably won't play till Wednesday or Thursday next week. So just to rest their bodies and just kind of take that one last break, and kind of breathe that one last breath before we really lock down again. And I told them, rest your bodies, but also use that time off to reflect on all the things you've accomplished this season and be proud of what you've done as far as the league championship, getting 14 wins against this schedule that we played, the Warrior Classic Championship. So it's been a great ride so far, and hopefully we can keep it going as long as possible.
Let me ask you a question. I mean, obviously, so many great things have happened in the course of the last week. You've clinched your playoff spot.
Yep.
You've clinched your division title.
Yep.
Brandon has put up 1,000 points.
Yep.
I know you guys probably have all talked about that in different interviews that we've done over the course of this week. I'm going to ask you, and MDev, I'm going to ask you in particular because I think you were part of it yesterday as well. Tell me something about the practice and game you guys had yesterday, because I'm hearing about it in my kitchen, and I think folks should hear a little bit more about the ability that you guys have really had to be part of something bigger than just a basketball experience.
Yeah, it was a great experience. Just a great opportunity to give some less fortunate kids a great experience, and just basically feel on top of the world for the day,
So you had a group of kids come in with some developmental.
Sure, yeah, it was the Hockomock YMCA, their unified basketball team that will participate in the Special Olympics, and it's an annual thing that we do over February vacation. They'll come in, they'll watch a little bit at the end of our practice, and then we basically have a little scrimmage game with them and a little pizza party afterwards, and it's just a great opportunity, for these guys to give back a little bit, as Mike said, and just kind of maybe help out some kids that are a little less fortunate than them. It's just a good reminder, for all of us to count our blessings and a good chance for them to give back. And honestly, they do a tremendous job. That's one of my proudest days. As proud of them as I am when we win a league championship and things like that. It's bigger than basketball. I always tell them who they are as people is more important to me than who they are as basketball players. And when I see them go out there and give such a good effort yesterday, during that game, to go out of their way to give those kids a great experience with just, the interaction. Within 2 minutes, I think all my guys had learned all their names, and they're out there high-fiving with them and having conversations and mingling with them, and you just see the smiles on their faces, and you see them go out of there, like Mike said, kind of feeling on top of the world. Those are my proudest moments of these guys, and they do a really good job of it, and, it was awesome to do that yesterday. And it was awesome to be a part of it. So
yeah, it reinforces all the right things. So it's great to see. Guys, I wish you all the best. Looking forward to see who you end up with on first round, and I know that's coming out tomorrow.
Yep.
We'll be looking to see how that goes. We'll be cheering you on all the way, and of course, Foxboro Cable Access will be with you every step of the way, whether we're here or on the road.
You guys are the best. We appreciate everything you guys do.
Happy to help support. So thanks so much for being with us.
Thank you, Kevin. Appreciate it.
Good luck. Enjoy your days off.
We will.
Okay. We're a wrap.
Awesome.